So the way to make this fantastic Yorkshire pudding, the guy who taught me was a Yorkshireman, and his name is Brian Turner, the chef. And I used to call him my dad because I was on Ready Steady Cook with him for years. This is how to make Yorkshire pudding. And basically, the effect of it is it's 1 cup of eggs, 1 cup of milk, and 1 cup of plain flour. Okay, and that's it. But when I did it like that, and I've made Yorkshires for many, many years, because all of my restaurants in the UK were open Sundays, and madly busy on Sundays. But I didn't do so many eggs, Dave, and the reason I didn't is because a Yorkshireman likes his Yorkshires really stodgy, and I don't so much. I like to have them a little bit lighter. So I work on the basis of less eggs. So if you look at half a cup of eggs, a whole cup of flour, and a whole cup of milk, and basically it doesn't matter how you mix it in. You can whisk the eggs and then add the milk and then sieve in the flour or whatever. It doesn't matter as long as it's all in there. And then season it with some salt. And I always put a little bit of olive oil in it as well and whisk that in. But the real trick, and that's the batter, and it needs to be made and left, like leave it for half an hour, just to let it sit. Don't make it and then use it straight away. But the real trick is the tray. Now that tray has got to get in that oven and you've got to put it on full blast. That tray has got to be red hot. And when it's red hot, and I'm talking about red hot, I'm talking it's in there for half an hour. It's really hot. And you pull it out with a cloth, obviously it's really hot. Then you put the oil in, Yorkshire tray, and put it back in the oven, Dave. So not only have your pan red hot, but oil is red hot, smoking hot. Then with your Yorkshire mixture, you pass it through a sieve into a jug, and carefully, because you don't want to burn yourself with fat spitting up, pour the mixture into the Yorkshire tray. And fill the little holes up so that it's quite well full. Close the oven and don't open the oven. Don't go near the oven for at least 15 minutes. And keep the oven on quite a high temperature. You can whack it down a little bit because otherwise it will burn on the top. So take it from 250 down to about 220 or even 200 and leave it in there for 15 minutes and then just peek through that window and have a look at those Yorkshires. They're going to be beauties.